At the end of Hollow Lane stood an old house, its wooden frame leaning slightly as if tired from holding secrets for too long. No one had lived in it for years, yet the lights flickered on at night, and sometimes, shadows moved behind the windows. The townspeople avoided it, calling it haunted, cursed, alive. Lena didn't believe in ghosts. She had spent her childhood hearing stories about the house, the way it never rotted, how the front door always creaked open just enough to tempt the curious. But she wasn't afraid. She was fascinated. So, on the first cold evening of autumn, she went inside. The door groaned as she pushed it open, revealing a grand but forgotten interior. Dust covered every surface, yet the air smelled faintly of something warm, like old books, cinnamon, and the rain that had fallen years ago. Lena stepped forward, and the house sighed around her. The walls shifted, the floor creaked, and for a moment, she felt something watching. Not menacing. Just aware. As she moved deeper inside, she saw the furniture had been untouched, as if waiting for someone to return. A piano stood in the corner, its keys exposed. A half-empty teacup sat on a table, frozen in time. A coat hung by the door, dust settling into its fabric like forgotten memories. And then she heard it. A whisper. Not words, not exactly. More like the rustling of pages turning, the faint echo of footsteps on a staircase. Lena's heart pounded, but she followed the sound. Up the stairs, down the hallway, past a series of closed doors, until she reached the last one. It was slightly ajar, like an invitation. She pushed it open and gasped. Inside was a room untouched by time. The bed was neatly made, the desk filled with papers and ink bottles that had not dried. A book lay open, its pages fresh. Lena stepped closer, and the air grew warmer, as if the house was breathing with her. Her eyes landed on the desk, where a single sentence had been scrawled onto the open page. Welcome home. The floor beneath her trembled, and suddenly, she remembered things she had never lived. A childhood spent running through these halls. Laughter echoing in the stairwell. A family long gone, their voices still lingering in the walls. This house didn't just hold memories. It remembered. And now, it remembered her.